NLRB recently issued a ruling prohibiting the use of broadly worded confidentiality and disparagement clauses in severance agreements. The question is, will this create a disincentive for employers to offer severance agreements? And the answer, I think, is no, and I'll explain. The ruling prohibits employers from not only enforcing illegal clauses, but they cannot even offer a severance agreement that contains any of the two problematic clauses. Number one, employers can still use disclaimers as part of the severance agreement. They can say, hey, we're not going to prohibit you from working with coworkers or participating in NLRB investigations or even filing an unlawful labor practice complaint with the NLRB. Number two, we're still waiting on the NLRB's General Counsel advisory opinions. They'll be coming out in the next few months, advising us with some examples of what is an illegal covenant when it comes to non-disparagement or confidentiality agreements. Number three is that most employers don't care about these clauses. Why? Because they're applying it as part of a template, a boilerplate language to hundreds of people that are being laid off. They're production workers, low-level employees. I can see it being significant if it is an executive or a spokesperson for the company that's leaving, and whatever they say carries a lot of weight. But when it comes to production workers that are being laid off, companies don't care. They really just want to make sure that the release for liability and lawsuits apply. But confidentiality and the non-disparagement clause, I think that is just a boilerplate approach. And I'll give you an example. The company in question that is the NLRB just ruled on was a teaching hospital in Michigan. They laid off 11 people during the pandemic, and they had these two illegal clauses. And I bet you it didn't matter to them because those folks that are being laid off were not high-level employees. They're just regular hospital workers. Okay, back to work.